What's up people, and welcome to the final episode with loadouts under 100 euros. I already completed the blue, red, green, yellow, pink, white inventories in case you want to have a look, but now it's time for the last color, which is going to be black. Before I jump into this, allow me to remind you that I use buff prices while preparing these loadouts. Normally, you would see the Negev as the final weapon, but because this is one of the repetitions, I will start the list with it. Today, we have only 4 repeated skins, however, all of them are in factory new, which is the best condition anyway. I don't recall making any sacrifices, so for the FAMAS, the ZX Spectron is the chosen one. It's elegance o'clock, and that means Elite Build. I wonder how would an M4 Elite Build look like. The gremlins are back. Last time when I made the video for skins under 10 euros, I only managed to get this in minimal wear because back then the case was still expensive. But now, it's factory new all the way. And the final recycled skin will be the Scar Carbon Fiber. I think I said it in the other video that the name speaks for itself. Now, to start the list the right way, I'll use my smart picks right away. The first pick is gonna be the P2000 Chainmail Souvenir. A regular one would cost you 10 times the price because it's from the Cobblestone collection and it's used for you know what. Remember that you just have to scrape the stickers. The second and final smart choice is again a skin from the Cobblestone collection. It looks great and I personally believe it's way better than the P2000. For the Mag 7, I think the Praetorian is a decent choice. Recently, I've been destroyed on Danger Zone by people with Novas, and from long distance. Either I'm bad or this guy needs to be nerfed. I get headshotted from the other side of the map and I die. How? How? I cannot explain. Anyway, enough complaining, here's the Graphite. The last shotgun that I'll show you is the Bamboo Shadow. It seems simple, it looks nice, but it's quite expensive because of the rarity and the collection that it belongs to. For the USP, initially I was not so pleased by the skin, but eventually it started to grow on me. Also, it has the QR code which actually takes you somewhere, but I forgot where. The Glock Grinder is a pattern-based skin. You can get stuff with more orange, with more yellow, so I will leave the pattern open for you. The P250 brings back the elegance, but then again, most of the skins from the Canals collection have a specific style. The P250 is no exception. Also, this might be good for low budget investments. This 5.7 comes from the Safe House collection. That means filler skins for trade-ups. Normally, after an operation is introduced in the game, the price of this thing tends to go up a bit. The CZ Twist can also fit a white loadout, but since the title of today's video suggests another color, we will stick to that color. If it's an operation case, the skins might have a higher price. If it's the Hydra case, the skins might have an even higher price. For a mil spec, this Tec-9 is quite expensive, but also good looking. This is a skin that kinda looks like the Valorant stuff, or something in cyberpunk style. I kinda like it, I'm not gonna lie. Since the dual Berettas are also from an operation case, but due to the fact that the case is more recent, they still cost more than the regular mil specs, which usually go for around 10 cents. This Deagle is the special case in which indeed it comes from an operation case, a pretty old one as well, but it still manages to keep a low price. Also, slap 4 gold stickers on this and it's gonna look insane. Some people would prefer to have this skin for a purple loadout, and I understand that choice. But for today, the budget allowed me to get one of these included, so why not have it? Normally, for the Nitro skins, since the factory new float starts at 0.06, the FAC new skins will always be more expensive. This MP5 for example is around 3 euros, while the next condition, which is minimal wear, costs around 40 cents. I believe that the airsoft gun fits the description for today's theme. From the Havoc collection, I decided to pick the MP7 Volt Heist. It's not a bad skin, but also is not one of the best either. Here we have another skin from the Hydra case. It got metallic roses alongside with some skulls. This auto sniper looks like the better version of a Safari Mesh. Would you take a skin that looks better than the Safari Mesh? I think most likely you would. I remember when this AUG was quite popular back in the day. It would be in competition head to head with the Chameleon, but since then we got plenty of other better looking AUGs.
Very nice.
The Scout Parallax is nice because it fits the criteria, but it also has the 3D effect, just like the chromatic aberration skins. This skin is the trash pick of today. Haven't had one of those in a while. It looks similar to the Asterion or the Pathfinder. It started at 7 cents initially, but then again, because it comes from the Norse collection, now it sits around €1.57 instead. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that the skins back in the time used to be less flashy in comparison with the stuff that we get today. This is an example of a skin that's not so flashy, yet it still looks pretty decent. This is another case in which we have two skins of a lower condition, the P90 and the AK, and one that has a much higher condition, which is this AWP, which is classified. Why? Anyway, put 4 ENS stickers on this and it's gonna be a banger. The final skin will be one of the primary T-side weapons, which is the AK. I could have picked the red line, but this one fits the description way better. Also, this AK is the perfect canvas for a big variety of crafts, which is also one of its main biggest advantage. Now, before I part ways with you and leave the €100 series behind, I have two things to tell you. First, maybe I could have introduced pins for the loadouts. I mean, they are part of the game, no? Or perhaps maybe that's a bad idea. And second, I'm not sure if you noticed, but today is the first day in which all the skins are factory new, which is a great achievement. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. It's time to wrap up for now. Thanks for watching and see you next time with bigger budgets.